I parked legally on my street, and my neighbor completely lost her mind. So my partner Sarah and I moved to this small village because we wanted better schools for our 2-year-old daughter. The house we bought has these fancy electric gates, but they've been nothing but trouble since day one. These gates randomly lock shut and trap both our cars in the driveway. We've literally had to call taxis to take our daughter to nursery because we couldn't get our cars out. 2 different repair companies told us the gates are completely broken and fixing them would cost thousands of dollars, so we decided to park one car on the street to make sure we always had a way to get around. We chose this spot about 30 feet from our house, right under a streetlight, because it's way safer than parking directly outside our front door. Our house is on this narrow corner where people turn in from a busy road, and parking there would basically create a blind spot. About a week after we started parking there, Sarah found this soggy note on our windshield. It was raining, so we couldn't read it. I texted all our neighbors asking if they left it, and everyone said no, including this guy John, who lives across from where we park. A few days later, another note appears saying, "Stop parking outside our wall." It was signed with John's house name, the same John who told us he had no problem with our parking. We were confused, but figured maybe his wife wrote it. Then, the notes kept coming. "I told you already to stop parking in front of our wall." We decided to write back, explaining our situation with the broken gates and safety concerns. When Sarah went to drop off our note, John's wife opened the door before she could even knock. She was super aggressive, saying, "You will not park there again. I will not allow it. I don't want to see your car there after tonight." Sarah asked why, and the woman said it made the street look messy. That's it. No safety issue, no access problem, just that she didn't like looking at our car. But here's where it gets scary. During their argument, the woman mentioned she works at the local nursery. Sarah accidentally let slip that our daughter goes to that exact same nursery. Now this angry woman knows where our kid goes to school and could easily look up our information. The next morning, another note. "As agreed, stop parking your car." We never agreed to anything. At this point, I'm worried about our daughter's safety, so I bought chocolates and wrote this really polite note explaining everything about the broken gates and road safety. I delivered it myself, and within an hour, this woman was on our front porch yelling at Sarah. When I came home with our daughter, she saw what our kid looks like. She threw the chocolates back at us and demanded we move our car immediately. I asked her what her actual problem was, and she said, "I just don't like it there." That's literally her only reason. She told me to park in front of someone else's house and said I needed to control my partner better because she doesn't listen. I called the police for advice, and they confirmed we're completely legal to park there. It's a public street, and we're not blocking anything. But this morning, she came back and said if we don't move our car right now, she's going to pull both her cars out of her garage and block ours in. One in front, one behind, so we can't move it at all. I just looked at her and said, "Okay then," and shut the door. I ordered dash cams that same day because if she wants to play games, I'm ready to document everything. The woman is still leaving notes every morning, but now we just add them to our evidence pile.